All right, shalom everyone. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope you can hear me very well. I know we are coming to you in different timing, and that make people confused about what time I will be online. But I will try to, to give you an advanced timing for my coming schedule. Today our topic is very simple actually, and is to correct many false information we learn from Christians and from Muslims. When I start using the internet to expose Islam, you notice right away that people, they have a lot of garbage about Islam, and even churches, they are teaching garbage about Islam. I'm not saying they are saying Islam is garbage. I wish they were saying opposite stuff. They were saying Muslims, they are from Ishmael, Muhammad from Ishmael. Um, they are Abrahamic. I mean, all kind of garbage. And took me many years in order to make people change. Even famous ones who used to say stupid things about Islam. However, until now, we have a lot of people who say stupid things about Islam, even though like they sound like they are supposedly fighting it. So in the appearance, they sound like they are really fighting Islam. But in reality, if you check carefully what they are doing, you will notice they are making big mistakes and spreading false information between Christians. Uh, and we will give you some examples about those people. And again, the example we'll give you is just not it's not to attack anyone, but to give you the truth. That people, they say stupid things, thinking that they have knowledge. Uh, I will start with this example. Actually, I chose today this example starting with Dawood, because today actually I made a video about a guy, AP. He was making a video. I thought he meant the title. It turned to be he is making mockery of the guy, which is very shameful way, by the way. But we will go for that later. So those who they claim to have knowledge about Islam, they are the biggest poo-poo makers when it's come to Islam.
I'm going to ask him to come up right now because he's an expert in Islam. And I want him to tell you, come on up. This is Dr. David Wood, ladies and gentlemen.
We will go from the beginning.
You know what Islam means? It means submission. Now, it just so happens a friend of mine is here in the audience, and I'm going to ask him to come up right now because he's an expert in Islam.
Guys, do you know what Islam mean? I don't know if his voice is coming good for you. He said Islam means submission. Where he learned this poo-poo from? From David Wood. Let me play it again for you, because the sound was not good maybe. This is a big church, and they are teaching Christians garbage.
You know what Islam means? It means submission. It just so happens a friend of mine is here in the audience, and I'm going to ask him to come up right now because he's an expert.
Just to show you how stupid this statement is. Because if Islam means submission, so what the problem? Isn't all the Bible command you to submit to God? Do those people even know the Bible? Like you can notice, like when he is saying, I mean, he have a dark behind him, the lighting on him. Do you know what Islam mean? Like, do you know? Oh, what? So supposed to now he's scaring the hell of you. Islam is bad. Okay, what Islam mean? Islam means submission. How this guy, he claimed to be a Christian minister, and he do not know that the whole Bible command you to submit to God? Isn't it this is your Bible? Who is the one who says, if you love me, you obey me? Submitting is about obedience. Nothing wrong with that. So this potato, Dawood, I told him 1,000 million times, stop using the word submission. And now everyone who listens to his videos, he copy paste because those people have no brain. They are copy paste. The same as before they used to teach that Muhammad is from Ishmael. We shout at them, we scream at them. Show me where in the Bible it says that this guy from Ishmael. What's wrong with you? Where do you get this from? Isn't it the Bible says that Hajar, the mother of Ishmael, she took him, she married him to an Egyptian woman? So his father is from Iraq, his mother is an Egyptian, he married to an Egyptian, the sons are Arab? Nobody want to use his brain. Same here. They give you, so now if we ask somebody what is distinguished Christianity from Islam, they would say Islam means submission. Hmm? Christianity is about submission too. You know, in John 14, Jesus says, if you love me, keep my commands. What does that mean? You submit your will. Isn't it even Jesus, he said to the Father, let your will be done? Your will, not my will. So do you know what Islam mean? And where we got this is from? We have an expert for you. His name is Jay Wood, who do not know how to debate. The second you put him in the stage, he make poo-poo. So now the Christians, everyone who attend this church, he go out, he learned that Islam means submission. So how many Christians now they have a wrong and false teaching about Islam?
Is here in the audience, and I'm going to ask him to come up right now because he's an expert in Islam. And I want him to tell you, come on up, this is Dr. David Wood, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up, David. I want Dr. Wood to come up. David has his PhD from Fordham University, and he has debated many Muslims. He's helped bring many Muslims to Christ, including Nabil Qureshi and Ridvan Ademir and others. And David is behind one of the best arguments to show that the Quran cannot be true. So he's going to take about 10 minutes and tell you about it. Go ahead, sir.
All right. How many of you have heard of this argument called the Islamic dilemma?
You see, they would, if he is decent, he will say to him, no, I'm not behind this. I mean, everybody, all the Christians, especially the Arab Christians, they knew this from the first century, first years of Islam. In fact, we have documented debate between a minister, a Christian minister for the caliphate. We are talking about 13 centuries ago, and he is mentioning those issues. So this is how how fake they are. They go and say he is this guy behind this argument. This argument we was using it before this guy when he was in jail. I heard it from my parents, not from me. My parents, they heard from their parents. Anyone who knows how to read Arabic, he knew this garbage. So again, they give you a wrong presentation to make you believe that we got you. It's a short time. We got you the guy who is an expert. And actually, I'm saying this because I got really upset from what I saw today in their channel, making mockery of a Christian guy for no reason, claiming that they are learning from him, or this guy learning from him.
All this going now. Going to give more powerful winger arguments. Don't tell David. How are you guys? Thank you.
Yeah, he did say that. He's like, with all these Muslim guys attacking Christians, I think I'm going to have to jump into this whole apologetics dealing with Islam thing. It's like, yeah.
The thing is, he went hardcore, man. It's just suddenly Mike Winger is attacking Islam.
What really? What is this? People mentioned it. People mentioned it that he was running his mouth over there.
So he started
running his mouth. And then if you watch the video, you will see AP. He says he learned this from me because I repeating this. I mean, the whole point that this guy, he know nothing and he learned from us. But those two, you put them in the stage, they made poo-poo. And then we have to make 1,000 videos to support them in the debate. Each one of them. All of you remember what happened to David Wood with Mimi Hijab when he started making mockery, and Wood, he make him poo-poo. When Hijab, he said to him, not a single Jew believed that God have son. If David Wood, he knew the Quran, he would say to him, you're an idiot. The Quran says that the Jews, they say Uzair, son of Allah. David Wood, he made the same garbage when he went to Uthman. Uthman, I was challenging Uthman. This guy, he jumped in the middle. He went there all the way with Shamshun, 3 musketeers. They went to Uthman, they made him famous. In fact, they are the one who made Muslim famous. If you want to get famous, go to Dawood. They will make you rich. You debate them, you never lose, you become rich and famous. Muhammad Hijab was a potato, nobody listened to him. In one day, he have extra 100,000 subscribers. And now they are making mockery of this guy. Why? Give me a reason. Anyone can give me a reason? Running his mouth? He's a Christian guy. He is speaking the truth about Islam. Let us say he learned whatever he learned from everybody. All of us, we learn from others. All of us, we learn. Like, am I born, you know, I know how to read Arabic? Everybody, I learned from Muslims too. I went to school, the teacher was a Muslim. But anyway, why we are making fun of this guy? He is getting a lot of review. He start talking about Islam. He will take our customers. And maybe soon he will start making GoFundMe. He will compete with us. Hey guys, Charlie Kirk, you know, get killed, and I need to increase my security. GoFundMe. Guys, I want to increase my ministry. I need to buy a camera. GoFundMe. And then we collect tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. All of this because we are serving God.
Wait a minute, when was that? When did he start? When did he first start? Let me see. When was this? Okay. Here.
Whoa, that's lots of stuff.
I know he has made
What the heck?
posts about Islam. So I think it started with, at first he shared the other Mike's GoFundMe fundraiser, Michael Jones, Inspiring Philosophy. Thanks to everybody who has contributed to that, by the way.
Absolutely. They are enraged. Malik's even trying to get it taken down and stuff like that. He's posting his screenshots of his whining to go.
If somebody posts your address, is that a reason to GoFundMe and collect 200 something thousand dollars? Already you go to debate, you go in person, they know you, you meet them, you shake hands with them. So what is exactly the problem? Don't they go and they fly and they meet them in person? They do, right? If this person was a hidden person, like he is a mystery person, and he have an issue, maybe he's a Middle Eastern, like Christian Prince. He's not. So what the GoFundMe? Any excuse, we make GoFundMe. And hundreds of thousands of dollars come like rain. Thank you, thank you.
GoFundMe. It's like, it's hilarious because he's the one who caused it. So if GoFundMe like investigates and is like, can you?
No, it's not him who caused it. This guy is Abdul. It is you who use it for your business to make money. You are putting it on the Muslim. I mean, if you change your address, they can find your address second day. So what? Because already they know your name, they know who you are. It takes them 5 minutes to search you again. So what getting 200,000 would do to you? Are you going to change your name, your passport, your etc.? What is that? It's just an excuse for, you know what. Continue. and now they start mocking this person.
Verify that you were actually threatened. We have people saying that it's all a scam. Well, yeah, I can show you all these clips from the guy who complained to you, threatening my wife, me, everyone.
That's true. So he shared this at first, and then he said, he said the following: due to recent increases in Muslim threats against Christians online, I have made a decision. I'm going to help expose Islam more. 32,000 likes.
Are you kidding for him?
Guys, do you see what the problem? 32,000 like. They're upset.
Yeah.
And for what? What do people? Oh, yay! Mike Winger's really going to expose Islam. Hi.
What? What's the problem with those guys? Why they are mocking the guy? The answer is very simple. They don't want someone to compete. 30,000 like, which means how many million view? I mean, I didn't see anything wrong here. Did anyone see anything wrong?
Idly ho, everyone! Here's my new video about Islam.
The Wingalings are attacking Islam.
Wingalings! The
will destroy
Wingalings! Islam will never
Wingalings.
recover from the Wingalings!
Wingal. Where's my Wingalings shirt, man? I gotta find my Wingalings shirt. Wingalings. Wingalings. Muhammad had sex with Muhammad had sex with a 9-year-old girl. Muhammad saw his adopted son's wife.
Where'd you hear that, Mike
afterwards.
Winger?
So he made them get
You know, Winger, where do you get this from David Wood? Because nobody knows it except David Wood. Hey, Winger, we get it from. Do you see the point? They are jealous. This is wickedness. This is not a Christian behavior. They are bullying the guy, even though, by the way, even he mentioned David Wood in a nice way. He did not say anything wrong. He did not attack them. I criticize those people always. This guy, he never did. Why they are bullying him? Because simply they are afraid somebody will compete. This guy is famous. I never heard of him, by the way, but when I check his channel, obviously he have a big audience. For me, I never heard of him. But this is not. Even he is posting like, you know, the GoFundMe for this guy, you know, inspiring Christianity. He's a nice guy. He's not speaking bad about them. He is not doing anything wrong. He is not bullying them. Yet they are making fun of him. And then in the video you will see they keep saying that he copied that from us. I just heard David Wood saying, where do you learn this from? Nobody knows that Muhammad he married Aisha until David Wood came to the image. Like, who knows that? Anyone knows that? Nobody. Continue.
divorced so he could add her to his harem of women. And after people complained that he can't marry his son's ex-wife, he outlawed adoption as a rule in Islam to justify this. He said God said so.
Where'd you get that information, Mike Winger?
Muhammad didn't like people asking him questions after dinner, so he got a revelation that God told him to tell everyone they can't ask him questions after the dinner. It's in the Quran now.
Where'd you get that verse? Where'd you get that? Where'd you learn about that, Mike Winger? Oh, could it be my video from years ago?
See? See? Could that be my video from years ago? Where do you learn that from? This is a video of jealousy. Would you know, there is people, they spoke about this for centuries ago. I'm not going to mention my name. You're a potato. Somebody saying CP have a beef with I have no beef. I don't know those people. I never met any of them. They've never been friend. I have no idea who they are. I don't associate with them. So don't tell me about your beef stuff, you idiot. Anyone who says stupid things, I go against him. In fact, nobody supported him as I did. But I'm not supporting them as a person. I support them in a debate. When both of them they lose debate, I am the one who stood and defend and give them the answers. Go watch their debate. In fact, all of you, when would he have a debate with Muhammad Hijab, all of you were so disgusted and disappointed. And then they start using my videos to respond to what Muhammad Hijab did. I had to make like 20 videos about that debate. It's a fact. Same for this AP. They got intimidated so easy and they don't know what to say when they are debating Muslims. And now look, where do you get this from? From my video a couple of years. Nobody knows about Islam except him. This guy, he never heard about Islam. He cannot read. David Wood, he speak languages, he know Arabic. Both of those guys do not know Arabic. In fact, Wood, he invited this guy Jay, who speak Arabic, so he can give his show some value. It's a fact. Because none of them knows what Arabic is about. If you want to tell somebody about what this word means, like, you know, when the Quran says what is between his hands, and the translation doesn't say between his hands. Who told you that, AP? Who told you that, David Wood? Somebody speak Arabic. Forget about me, not me. But it had to be someone who speak Arabic. And now look what they are doing. They are bullying the guy for no reason.
Where'd you get that verse? Where'd you get that? Where'd you learn about that, Mike Winger? Oh, could it be my video from years ago? My favorite Quran verse?
Muhammad seems to have been so confused about what Christians believe that he thought the Trinity was Father, Son, and Mary. He clearly got this from me. Because,
He got that from me. The whole video is about he got this from me and he got that from me. Can you believe it? He got that from me. Like where this guy, he learned that Muhammad, he knew the Trinity as Mary, Jesus, Allah, from him. Who else? I mean, who else? Let us be honest here.
he thought the Trinity was Father, Son, and Mary. He clearly got this from me. Because, I talked about this quite frequently, so he
Anyway, I don't want to continue with this garbage. Be careful with those people. All right? They are doing business. They can make a good videos to expose Islam, yes, but the motivation is very clear. I say it to you with clear words, no more sugarcoating. But this is not our topic today, but I wanted to show you how some so-called Christians, between bracket, because not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. And I wonder if they are doing the will of the Father by doing this. And don't forget to go fund me every few weeks. So if we ask now an average Christian, what is the major difference between Islam? He might give you an answer he received from those people. Look at this guy, he's standing like a turkey as if he's going to war.
You know, it just so happens a friend of mine is here in the audience, and I'm going to ask him to come up right now because he's an expert in Islam. And I want him. You know what Islam means? It means submission. You know, it just so happens a friend of mine is here in the audience.
Islam means submission. Do you know that? Very bad news. But all of Christianity is about submission. From the day number one, when God, he created Adam and Eve, he gave them command of submission to obey. He told them what is allowed, he told them what is not allowed. And if you do what God said to you, you are submitting your will to God. This is not how you teach Christians about Islam. This is a very foolish, low IQ, low intellect presentation. You might say to yourself, I'm using a tough language. It is the truth. Prove me wrong. Is that fair? Are we fair if we prove me wrong? Go ahead. Show me one One thing Christianity is not about submission. Just one. Not everyone say to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. Which means you submit your will under the feet of God. And you say, God, let your will be done. The same as Jesus said to the Father, let your will, not my will. The Messiah himself, he chosen the will of the Father. So how that can be wrong? No, no, this is not a joke. It's a mockery. And AP, he make a video with funny music in the background. It's a jealousy. Give me a break. Yeah, yeah. Put in the leg. Is that how you, you say you learn it from me every 2 seconds? Did you learn that from my videos? Okay, what the whole point of this? What putting? I mean, this is silly. Putting the leg. But anyway, never say Islam means submission, because submission is a good thing. Submission is not a bad thing. And I tried many times to correct them, but they will not, because they are arrogant, and they will not agree that they don't know the language. You see, even the word surrender, like I'm using the word surrender, but I think there's something better than surrender. English is not my first language, as you know. So I don't know if there's a better word to describe Islam. And the funny is, and I find it very strange, that he have two Arab, they come in his show, and they never say to him, shut up, that does not mean surrender. Sorry, submission. I guess they don't have the courage. The Quran speak many times about what Islam is about. But this is one of the most clear verses. Chapter 49, verse number 14. 49, 14. The Arab, by the way, is not an ethnic. The Arab is people of the desert, is not an ethnic. Mistakenly, arrogant, stupid people think that when we say an Arab, it's a race. Arab is not a race. Arab is an Aramaic word. Arabia is a word mean desert. Like when they say the Arabian desert, that's because they are stupid. Already you say desert, but because they don't know that Arabia or Arabian is already word mean desert, so they think it's a name. You know what I mean? So when they say the Arabian desert, they are saying the desert, because Arabian mean desert. Arab mean those who live in the desert. People who have no homes, Bedouin. And that's what the Quran is saying. قالت الأعراب. The translation coming as a Bedouin, which is correct. Bedouin mean people who go around. It's not an ethnic. People who live in the desert, they carry their houses in a tent and they go around. So if you do that, you are an Arab too. If you live in a tent like a gypsy, you are Arab. All right? But if the gypsy, they don't live in the desert, then we cannot call them really Arab, because it is connected to the desert. So the Bedouin, the Arab, they say we believe, say you believe not, but only say. So Allah now supposedly, Aka Muhammad, commanding them to say, we have surrender. Surrender to what? Okay, hold on, they don't believe. They don't believe. So what they surrender? Even it says here, faith never enter your heart. So did they surrender by love, like they love you? They love this God, they surrender their will to Him. No, no. Faith never entered their heart. So how they surrender? Somebody can say to you submission and surrender are very close to each other. It could be in English. But in Arabic it's very clear. This is about you taking against your will. You converted to Islam. It's obvious in front of you. Faith never entered your heart. So why I'm saying to them, say you are a Muslim? How I can say to them, say, don't say we believe. Don't say we believe, because you believe not. Okay, so what surrender mean here? Mean they've been forced to convert to Islam. So surrender, and when it's come to Islam, is about being defeated by sword. So to save yourself from being slaughtered, you say I'm a Muslim, but never say I'm a believer. We know you are a liar. Are you getting my point? So when they say to you Islam means submission, it's a stupid statement from arrogant, ignorant, who they are deceiving the Christians. If we go to the Quran, not only the Quran and the Hadith, Muhammad, he made it clear, Aslim Taslam. Aslim Taslam. What does that mean? You surrender, we will not kill you. Aslimi Taslami. Convert, you will be safe. Safe from what? Safe from his army. All those sentences, you see them highlighted in front of you. It says Aslim Taslam, Aslim Taslam. Even according to the Muslims, when Muhammad he sent his messenger to the Byzantine ruler, what he said to him? Aslim Taslam. Accept Islam, you will be safe. It's in front of you. If you accept Islam, what will happen? You will be safe. Safe from what? He is sending a message, a threat. We are going to invade you. So either you convert to Islam and you accept me as a prophet, and that will save your ass, or else. So is that submission? Are you with me? Is this a submission? Let us make it more clear for you. Muhammad, he made it more clear, and actually our Lord, he says, from their fruit you shall know them. Don't the Muslims, they say Muhammad, he sent army to everywhere to, you know, to conquer those who don't want to believe in Islam, and the Quran says in chapter 9:29, fight to kill those who don't believe in Allah. But look what Muhammad, he make it more clear. He said, I've been commanded to kill all mankind. To kill all mankind. And if they say so, until they say there's no God but Allah and there's no prophet but Muhammad, and if they say so, and they do pray our prayer, and they face our Qibla, which means direction of prayer, not only you convert to Islam, not only you know, no, you have, there's many things to follow. And if they do all those things, and then and only then, their blood is safe and secure from my hand. Do you see it? Is that what surrender is about? I mean, a submission? This is a clear statement that I've been commanded. It's not about, you know, the Muslim, they say to you, if somebody fights you, don't you fight him? Islam justify killing non-Muslims because the second you don't accept Islam, you are fighting them. You are at war with them. I have been commanded To kill, not to. If you see for the word in Arabic, qatilu, which means fight to kill, not fight. Fight by maybe because we can fight an argument, right? Like a debate which is hot. We say they are fighting over something, arguing about something. Here we are talking about army carrying swords and weapon, going after other nations to rape them, to steal their money, to rob them, etc. Until what? Until they stop fighting me? No. Until they stop invading me? No. Until they testify that there's none have the right to be worshipped but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Muhammad, very important, right? And offer the prayer perfectly and give all the obligatory charity to pay Muhammad, and they perform that way. They save their life and their property from me, except by Islamic laws. So if you give him the zakat, still you have to pay Muhammad money. If you say the shahada, if you pray as he pray, if you obey him, let us say you obey him 100%, then your life, your property, your women, your children are safe. Is that what submission is about? So they are giving you false information. So what is really distinguish Islam from Christianity? None of this. Still, we did not go to the topic. We are just showing you the mistakes the Christians they go for when they speak about Islam, because they learn when somebody became famous, known, they think because you are famous, you know. Well, let me tell you something. Oprah is very famous and very dummy too. Go to listen to Obama, see what he say about the Bible. Listen to Trump, he's very famous, idiot. He praised even Taliban, Trump. He says, who can fight Taliban? I mean, this is the most dummy person ever. Famous doesn't make you knowledgeable. Famous is you. You get, let us say, lucky in this social media. Something pushed you to be in the front, and the second you are like, it's like when somebody there's a tsunami or a wave put you in the front of the wave. People they forget about all the rocks and all the trees in the back, but the first one everyone see it because this is the beginning of tsunami, let's say. So somebody is pushed, and then he became famous, and then he think he knows, and then those who think he knows, they think he knows because he is famous. Otherwise, why is famous? There's no way he's famous. He do not know. Tucker Carlson, he defend Islam. He's very famous. The wicked Andrew Tate, he converted to Islam. He's very famous. So what famous have to do with knowledge? Zero. I guarantee you there's people nobody heard of them before, and they are way knowledgeable than me. And all those people you know in the internet, nobody know them. What knowledge have to do with being famous? This is absolutely stupid. So what really differentiate Christianity from Islam? None of those things we mentioned differentiate Christianity from Islam. I gave you this presentation because you might say Islam teaches violence, right? This is not the reason, you know. There's things way bigger. What is the most important thing for you to distinguish bad from wrong? Can somebody tell me what is the most important thing which distinguish bad from right, sorry, wrong from right? I know sound can take some time to arrive to you, but I will wait for the answer. Love is the foundation of the world. All right. Morals, love, truth, somebody saying CP don't get the fact right. Mike Wenger and Shamshun try to shame David Wood. Well, if this is true, still all of them, they are the same equality then. But you know, obviously nobody can shame you unless you are a person of shame. And obviously all of them, they have a potato stuff on their uniform. So truth, love, pure heart, what else? Immoral. All of those are true things, they are right. But there's the most important. The most important thing. Because moral, you know, can be a reason to accept and to refuse something. Love can be manipulated to be about this and that. Like the Muslim can say, they can say to you, how in the world I want to love someone who don't love Allah? You don't love even your creator, so I have to hate you. They can always justify all those things. But there's one thing the Muslims cannot fix, which is God. It's clear and obvious that their God is not our God. So the one and the most important, that the God of Islam is not our God. So it doesn't matter what they believe in. It doesn't matter. Let us say their book is full of ethic, for the sake of argument. Let us say Muhammad did not teach violence, he teach love, for the sake of argument. Let us say Muhammad, he never was a child molester, he never been a rapist, he never been a gang reader. But still, this is not how to distinguish, because then they can say, well, we have love, we teach love. You can get someone says to you, what about Buddha? You know, everybody can find a way to come to you. The most important thing between us and them is God. Their God cannot be our God, for a very simple reason. Not only have different name, not only the Muslim they never saw, they never spoke to him, not only he never did miracles, he is not even a spirit. So we have a major differences. Nothing and no one can fix it. If the Muslim they rewrite their book, they cannot fix it. If they change the Quran and made the Quran about love, that will not work still. They cannot fix it. When the Bible from the first page make it clear that God is a spirit, then now we have identity and nature of the God we speak about. So if somebody present to me a rock, this is not my God. If somebody present to me an idol, this is not my God. If somebody present to me a God who have no spirit, this is not my God. Very simple. Without even looking for what he teach, what he do, how he look, none. In John 4 it says, God is a spirit, and his worshippers must worship him, or worship in spirit and in truth. If we go right now and we search, is Allah a spirit? Let me search for you. You will see that all the Muslims agree that Allah is not a spirit. And if Allah is not a spirit, then Islam cannot be spiritual, correct? Because what does spirit mean? Like, I have a spirit, God is a spirit, this spirit have a special way to communicate. It's not physical thing, right? It's like, like you receive a phone call, right? But nobody there next to you. You hear the voice of the person, he talked to you. He talked to you, you listen to him, you have a conversation, but there's nothing physical. Now, for sure, we are not saying the phone call is a spirit call, but just giving you an idea how a spirit is a high, let us say, a performance of God and high nature quality of God, which is destroy logic of nature, because simply in order to talk to you, I have to be in front of you physically, and then you can hear me. But in the spirit, that is not necessary. A spirit can communicate without physical existence. So here you see the Muslim, they say that Allah for sure is not a spirit. Spirit is a creation. Allah is not spirit. So the Muslim, they understand the spirit that it is something created, that because simply Islam is stupid cult. The spirit or soul, not one of the attributes of Allah. So imagine Allah have many attributes. He have 99 attributes. None of them is a spirit. Right? So the most important thing to differentiate Islam from Christianity, that we don't have the same God. Because many, they think the different that the Muslim, they believe in Jesus, but they believe in him as a prophet. That's stupid to say. This is not the reason. We don't have the first same God from the beginning. So there's no need to argue about Jesus there, because Jesus is not there. If the Muslim believe in different God, how we can say that they believe in Jesus? Are you with me? If the Muslim believe in God who is not a spirit, how they can claim that they believe in Jesus? So the whole argument of believing in Jesus is destroyed by this alone, because simply they don't have the same God. If you open the first page in the book of Genesis, you will see God is spirit. The spirit of God is always mentioned in the Bible, and anyone who deny that God is a spirit, he is no Christian, right? Even the Bible says that Jesus was, even when he crucified, he was alive by the spirit. So the body was dead, but he was alive by the spirit, because spirit don't die. All right. In the book of Isaiah, this is not the New Testament only, like saying that God is a spirit. You will find that in the Old Testament all over. In the book of Isaiah, mentioned many times, uh, uh, mentioned this, that God is a spirit of justice. In Isaiah chapter 31, It says, now the Egyptian are men, are not God, and their horses are flesh, not spirit. So nothing godly about them, nothing godly about their God, because simply they are in spirit. So the first identification for what is belong to God and what does not, that God himself is a spirit. Now this spirit is a spirit of good, because the spirit is evil, there's demon. So when we speak about God as a spirit, we are talking about a unique spirit, which is the creator spirit, not just a spirit. All right, this spirit is unique, is above every other spirit, for all spirit created by this spirit, which we call God. So now if we come to the conclusion together that Allah is not a spirit and our God is a spirit, then we know right away that what distinguish Islam from Christianity, they are worshiping an idol. For anything does not have a spirit is a rock, is dead. You see, the word spirit means life to start with. What is the source of life? Life. God is life. If God is not alive and he is life, he cannot give us life, correct? I mean, if you don't have it, how he can give it? If you don't have wisdom, how you can be wise? And how you can make me wise? If you are blind, how you can claim that you can see? Are you with me? And as you see, the Muslim confirmed that Allah is not a spirit. He have 99 attributes. One of them is the arrogant. Look how stupid it is. The other one is the mu'min, which means he's the believer. Allah, he believer. All kind of stupid things, you know, is given as an attribute to Allah, supposedly. However, we will find that Muhammad, he have 99 attribute too, because Muhammad is Allah. Muhammad, he hijacked everything around him. He heard about Jesus. He said, let me use his name. He heard about Mary. I will say Mary is a virgin, so the Christian will agree with me. He heard about the Jews. He said, okay, Jews, I believe in Moses. He heard about the Sabian, all different, you know, they don't agree with each other. Muhammad is like a you know, a scammer. Everybody is a friend. He never say no to anybody. As long you accept me. Say, you know, accept me, you are going to go to heaven. This is why you see Muhammad, he says in the Quran, that those who they are Jews, and those who they are Christians, and those who they are Sabian, they will go to heaven and they have no worry. But this is in the beginning when Muhammad was trying to convert those people to agree with him. No problem, you can stay a Jew. No problem, you can say Christian. No, but the Sabian, they believe that the God of the Jews is evil. How Sabian, who don't believe in the God of the Christian and the Jews, they will share heaven with the Muslims and the Jews and the Christians. The Muslims have different God. The Jews, they believe in God the Father, not the Son. The Christian believe in God the Father, the Son. The Jews, the Sabian, they don't believe in God the Father, neither the Son, neither Moses. In fact, they believe Moses is the enemy of their God. They believe that Adonai is the most evil creature because he killed their Sabian king, which is the Pharaoh. Because the Sabian, they believe that the Egyptian Pharaoh was a Sabian. So he's their enemy. Not the king himself. Moses is their enemy. In fact, in their books, they teach that Abraham is evil and his God is evil. Why? His God, he commanded him to do circumcision. Circumcision is an act of evil according to Sabian. So how those all they will join in the same heaven? when they have totally different gods and they have different belief? Are you with me? Here you see Muhammad is starting a corporation, like buy my stocks, grifter. Even though each one of them have different God. And as you see, he is not saying to them, if you believe in Islam and leave your religion. No, he says the Jews, which means you stay as a Jew, the Christians, the Sabian, and whoever believe in the last days. Right? So we have a very wrong understanding about what differentiate Islam from Christianity. It's not about Muslim, they believe in Jesus, he's a prophet or not. Jesus never existed. Where we can find the word Jesus in the Quran? The real name of Jesus is not even Jesus, it's Yeshua, right? Okay, where we can find Yeshua? Never mentioned. Not a single once. And this guy, who they call him Isa in the Quran, he is the son of Mary, and Mary is the daughter of Imran. Who is Mary, the daughter of Imran? Imran is the father of Moses. In Hebrew is Umram. According to Muhammad, because he's hijacking, you see, Muhammad, because he lived with the Jews for a long period, not with the Christians. He adopted a lot of things from the Jews. And because he's stupid, the Jews, they speak about Maryam, the sister of Aaron, the daughter of Amram. The stupid Muhammad, he's suffering from flight of thought and flight and what they call it, time traveler. So suddenly Allah, he chosen from the whole world the family. Allah, he elect Adam. You see how stupid this, how Allah he elect Adam. He chose Adam. This Adam is the first man, he cannot be chosen. Chosen is to be, there's many, I choose one. If he is the first man, he's not chosen. So Allah chose Adam, Noah, and the family of Ibrahim, and the family of Amran from all the world. Okay, hold on. So Amran is coming from where? What family? And how? What does have to do with Jesus? Because Muhammad, he think that Amran is the grandfather of Jesus. And here it says it in the story, supposedly, that the mother of Mary, and she is the wife of Amran, she might make a vow to Allah that if she have a child, this child will be a monk, will be devout to serve God. But the same stupid Muhammad, he says, being a monk or a nun is a fabrication of the Christians. You know, when they say to you the dilemma in the Quran, and they mention that this is about confirming the Bible, this is a stupid argument too. Because what dilemma? There's a billion dilemma in the Quran. Dilemma is about contradiction, and all of the Quran is contradiction. So in chapter 5 verse number 82 it says that priests and monks are great. Read it. They are not proud, they are wonderful. Chapter 5 verse 82. The same Quran saying that being a monk is a fraud. Chapter 57 verse number 27. Do you see it? They fabricated these things. We did not prescribe for them to be monks. They made it up. They invented that. So how you praise them for being monks, and then you condemn them from being inventing, which means you are a fraud. And then here you see that Mary, she is vowing her child to be servant of God, which means will be a monk. But then she gave a birth to a girl. She became a nun. According to the Quran, Mary was a nun. Her mother, she vowed that she will not even, that's it, because now she made the vow before she knew if it's a baby girl or a baby boy. So when she gave birth to Mary, she is isolated. She see no man, she see nobody, she see no human. She don't even see her mother. She see only the priest Zechariah. She is jailed nun. She is inside her room, spending her life there. No man can see her. All what she do, she pray to God. Even Allah himself, he bring food for her. Read the story in front of you. But the same stupid Muhammad, he condemned being nun and condemned being a monk, saying this is an innovation, this is a fabrication. So as you see, Muhammad, because he lived between the Jews, he is mixed up and messed up. So nowhere in the Quran it mentioned Jesus. 0 places. For this is the grandson of the father of Moses. This is the nephew of Moses. Muhammad, because he is an idiot as usual, he heard the Jews saying that there is a woman, her name is Maryam. She is the sister of Aaron. In fact, you know, the verses in the Bible say it clearly the same as you know, as Muhammad, he mentioned it in the Quran. You know, he's copying exactly what he heard from the Jews, that okay, Maryam is the sister of Aaron, the sister of Moses. He copied it, he put it there. If you have a question, let me know. You know, so Maryam, the sister of the sister of Aaron, mentioned in the Old Testament many times in the book of Exodus and many places, you know, and it says clearly that Maryam and the sister of Aaron, Muhammad, he copied it exactly as it is. And now the Muslim, they keep saying, when a Jewish person, he came to Muhammad, he told him Maryam is not the sister of Aaron. There's hundreds of years between them. For sure, hundreds of years is nothing, you know. The timing is a huge difference. Muhammad, now he have to fix it. He says, oh, they used to call them by their great ancestors, but she is not from the ancestor, and Aaron is not a great prophet. He's nobody really in the history of the Jews. Not a big deal. If you go to Exodus 15, it says, then Maryam, the prophets, the sister of Aaron. Maryam, the prophet, the sister of Aaron. Muhammad, he copied it, he put it in the Quran. He heard the Jews saying Maryam is the sister of Aaron. You notice here that Muhammad, he did not say Maryam, the sister of Moses. He did not say that, right? He said what exactly the Bible said. And he pronounced Maryam exactly as the Old Testament recited. Maryam. the sister of Aaron. We go to the Quran, it says exactly the same. Maryam, not Mary, Maryam, the sister of Aaron. You see that the name of the chapter, Maryam. What the word mentioned in the Old Testament? Maryam. So what distinguishes Islam from a Christianity, that we share nothing with them. We don't share God. We don't have the same heaven. Their heaven is about effing. Their heaven is about gold and silver and boys. Their heaven is about white, KKK, white only people. Our heaven is totally different. Our God is totally different. So if somebody asks you, what distinguishes Christianity from Islam? You say there's everything. We have zero to share. If they say to you they believe in Moses, they don't believe in Moses, because if the Muslims believe in Moses, so why don't they follow Moses? They don't. If they say to you they believe in Jesus, so why they want to kill the Christians? If they believe in Jesus, then why they don't believe in what Jesus taught? And where what Jesus taught in the Quran? If we read the whole Quran, the whole point, you will see that they mention Jesus in 2 words. That Jesus, servant of Allah, he told people to worship Allah. That's it. That is what Jesus is about. There's nothing about Jesus there. And the name is wrong. The father is wrong. The grandfather is wrong. Everything in this book is wrong. So we share nothing. God nature is not the same. History is wrong. Science is wrong. Arabic language is wrong. So what we share? Do we share the wrong together? No, we don't believe in wrong. And Jesus never taught us wrong. And then you can add things like the morality and the ethic and everything, right? Somebody saying, I cannot believe, let me show you. Give me a second. Yeah, somebody said that I cannot believe that you condemn Christians supporting other Christians financially. You can support them. Don't you give support chat? Don't they have Patreon? Why every few weeks they have a GoFundMe and the excuse is funny and laughable? This is not finance support. This is a grifting. How many times Muslims they post pictures of a Christian prince and they post addresses? When the last time I ask you to go fund me and give me hundreds of thousands of dollars? How many times you heard me saying go fund me? Those people they go in person, the Muslims they see them, they shake their hands with them. If they are at risk, they will be dead long time ago. Is that correct? If you go in person and you debate the Muslims in person, you fly even to their own town, and then you claim that they know your address and you are at risk and go fund me. This can be acceptable if you are unknown. Nobody know you. Nobody saw you. Now they found me. Are you with me, guys? If you go and you meet them and you shake hands with them and you give them a hug, and then you claim that the Muslim, they found my address. Well, if you are scared from the Muslims, then why you go and meet them? Why you fly to them? I criticize as I wish. You don't like it? Don't come here. I criticize people who take advantage of the good-hearted Christians. You don't go and meet with Muslims, shake hands with Muslims. They go to Uthman. They hug him. Watch the video. Hugs, hugs. You know hugs? When they make a video about Uthman, you would think those people are enemies. They see Uthman, they hug him. And then go fund me. I mean, who is stupid here? If you are worried about your security, then you will not go and meet them. You fly to their towns. Not only you meet them, you go to their mosque. Is that true, guys? Is it true that they go in the front of the mosque full of Muslims? Or I'm lying? Is that true? So how you are afraid of them? And then you go in the front of the mosque, there's like 400 Muslims inside. And then oh, they post my address. They do not need your address. They see you all the time. It's an excuse to make money from the Christians. I will believe this if those guys never show themselves. They don't want anyone to see them. They have issues to worry about. But they go and they meet them and they debate them and they give them hugs and they kiss each other. Anyway, you don't have to agree with me. But I believe that many of those people who they are on the internet claiming to be Christian apologetic, they are doing business. Pure business. Have nothing to do with God. Right? When this potato, Uthman, look how they made him famous. 5 million, 1.5 million view for a stupid visit of a 3 coming to debate with who? With Uthman. Did they debate him? No. They hug him. They kissed him. In fact, he invited them for a dinner. It was Ramadan time. Are we making things up? So if those people are worried about security and safety, do you go to them? Oh, they will kill me if I didn't know where I live. What is the word language in our English? Gullible? Gullible? Are you the gullible? So they go and they meet them and they are worried about anyway, you have your opinion about them. I have my opinion about them. I believe many of those who claim to be Christian apologetic, they are doing business. And the proof of that is GoFundMe. Go check how much money they made in the last year alone. It's not enough all the money they collect from Super Chat. Thousands every time go live. You know what thousands? Thousands. And yet they don't have money to fly. GoFundMe. If they want to buy a camera, GoFundMe. And then each time they make tens of thousands of dollars. And then you say to me, you know, they are decent. It's up to you. I say things as it is. If those people are worried about their security and their safety, they will never even talk about Islam. They will never go in person. For me, I don't go in person because I am a hot-blooded. I might go to a fight. I don't want to go into jail. A Muslim, he touched me, I will not let it go. I know myself. I'm afraid of nobody, and I don't like to be celebrity. I don't like to be in the camera. I like to be nobody. People post pictures saying this is me, posting addresses saying this is me. I don't go to GoFundMe says, guys, they found my address. Please send me $300,000, $400,000. And what the money would do, if they knew who you are, they can find you second day. Like, where you will go? Anyway, it's up to you to decide. It's up to you to say. It's up to you to believe. It's up to you not to believe. But trust me, many of them, they are GoFundMe business. It's all about money, Muslims and Christians. All right? It's a Lily J. Mimi hijab, Ali Dawah, this guy, the fat Orthodox potato who knows nothing about Islam. All of them is about money. Buy t-shirt, buy my hat, buy my socks, buy my etc. But is missing buy my underwear. And the naive ones of you, you know, you give money. I'm not against you to support people who need, you know. No, I say to you, support anyone who you think he deserves to be supported. But it's obvious we are talking about millions of dollars. You know what millions mean? Millions. You yourself, you dream to have such a support. If any of you right now get cancer and you make a post, how many of those people will support you? None. Do you know why? Because people, they worship celebrity. If any of you, and you are a good Christian, you are here, we like, you know, you support, you are a believer, you are wonderful, and then you say, guys, I'm going through. Who's going to support you? They support the famous, not because they deserve it, just because they are famous. Is that right? Prove me wrong. And always, and sometimes they make it emotional, you know, to make you like feel for them, cry for them. They are professional. It is about worshiping celebrity. This is why you support only celebrity. The more famous they are, the more you support them. You know that those people, they made it from super chat, thousand. Go check every time they go live how many thousand they make in every day. Why they need super? Why they need GoFundMe? You tell me. It's just a question. The super chat is coming like rain. You know what rain? Hundreds of dollars. By the end of the day, maybe they will make at least every day 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Why they need GoFundMe? Guys, they really threaten their family. They threaten me every day. So what if they threaten your family? What GoFundMe can do to you? Already you have the money. You tell me, if somebody threat your family, if I give you $200,000, what that will do? Are you guys naive? I get threatened to be killed, my family to be killed, to be tortured every day. I'm a Middle Eastern, I'm an Arab. They hate me way more than those potatoes. How many times I told you GoFundMe? And if you give me $1 million, what I would do with it? How that will save me? You move, second day they will find where you live. All what they need to do is somebody work in Amazon, somebody work in Google, somebody work in the post office. They will know where you are. So if you give me money, what do you do? Okay, you would move, they will find you again. What the money would do? Same time they have the money. So why you accept Super Chat and why you have Patreon? Go by GoFundMe only. Why multi-source of income? Crazy income. It's up to you. I warn you. If you are a fool, you are a fool. None of my business. But you give me money, that will not enhance my security. If you say I want to donate to you, I like you to have a good life. Thank you. But if I use you, fooling you, saying to you because of my security, I'm lying to you. Because I go and meet them in person. I go by my own feet to them. So if my life in jeopardy, then I will not even be there. I will be hiding. Have you heard of somebody, his life is at risk and he go to the mosque? I never heard of such a thing. Trust me, if they want them dead, they will be dead. Here we go. They are in front of them. If they want to kill them, they will be killed. So what the GoFundMe would do? They post a picture of his wife. So his wife, she posts her pictures in Facebook by herself. If you don't want anyone to know you, why you post your own pictures? If you don't want anyone to have your picture, it's not like somebody hack you. You go to Facebook, you go to Twitter, and you post your picture. So I warn you, if you are a foolish person, you are a foolish person. I see people, they are going to the Muslim, they are laughing, they are hugging them, they are joking together. I don't see Muslims beating them. I don't see their life in a threat. Do you see it? So Abdul, he posted his address. They knew your address. All right. I say it clearly. The picture, who cares if they're from the past or from the future, my friend? This is not the topic. The topic is, as long you are known, you are known. Asking for money, that is not the way to be unknown anymore. It's too late. The second they know you, they know you. It doesn't matter. You move your address, they will find you. If you have any Abdul who work in the post office, he can get your address in 2 seconds. Even if you change your address 1,000 times. So it is up to you, you know. And I say my words. What I can do. If my life at risk, what you will do to me? How your $200,000 can save me? Move? I do not need 200,000 to move to different location. Already, if he is already renting, he just change the location. They take a U-Haul and move. Already they are making income from Super Chat. Nothing changed. Their work is online. This is their full-time job. So nothing changed. Move to different address. I will make any excuse to make money. And we are talking about hundreds of thousands. How many years you need to work to collect 200,000? Be honest. They make it in a day. You know what a day is? This is the biggest business. This is amazing business. Why I want to study, be a doctor? Why I want to be an engineer? I go open a channel about Islam, and then I will go and post my own address. And go fund me, guys. Look, my address there. Oh, the Muslims coming after me. And then I go to the Muslims and I hug them.
You're Hasumu then.
No,
I'm not a sumo wrestler.
You're not Hasumu?
No. That's,
What's your name?
my name is Osamu Shimon.
Hasamu?
Yes, sir, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to get to know who you are, bro. Why you hey, go ahead.
Calm down, yeah.
Bye. I just asked him.
I know, but you were acting like somebody was getting up at you. I think.
Oh, no.
Good conversation.
Very friendly. Even there is a video they are giving hugs to each other. Anyway, I say my piece. It's up to you. If you are smart, you are smart. You are a potato, you are a potato. We go back to our topic. Anyone have a question for me? Anyone have a question? If I am afraid from Muslims, I will never go and meet them in person. If my life at risk, I will not fly to them. I fly to them. And then I say, oh, I'm afraid of them, they want to kill me. If this is true, you will not fly to them. If your life at risk. There's nobody go. He knew they will kill him. They knew they go there because they knew they are safe. But it's up to you. Any question? Don't let people fool you, lie to you, and use you. You don't make your money. You don't find your money in the street, do you? Do you? If you find your money in the street, and then you give it, and you know, easy come, easy go. CP, stop victim blaming. Who is the victim here? It's you who's the victim, not me. I'm the last one to be fooled. It's you who's the victim. Do the Muslims believe that Allah is not you are attacking a victim of instead of the attacker? You are stupid, my friend. What is the attacker? What is the attacker? Give me the name of the attacker. In fact, they use the name of the attacker as a way to make money. That's why every day they speak about Malik. There's a series. It's like a you know, Mexican movie. Every day Malik. For the last 3 months, 4 months, Malik. Even they make songs for Malik. Where's the attacker? When somebody hear attacker, you think people coming and shooting at you. Where's the attacker? Somebody posting an address? Attacker. And they are the victims, by the way. You go by your real name. Anyone can put your real name in the internet and he can find your address. You go by your face. You post your name. You say, my name is etc. And people, they see you, and then you say attacker. That's funny. Attacker, huh? I don't see anyone getting beaten. Do you see them getting beaten? Do you see anyone getting injured? You remember this woman, her name Hatun. Did this woman say GoFundMe, guys? She been attacked for real, right? She was injured. They wanted really to kill her, but she did not do GoFundMe. She deserved it. The one who deserved it, she never asked for it. Is that true? She been attacked for real. They have a plot to kill her. And the guy right now who wanted to kill her is in jail. But she never went to GoFundMe. Is that true? If Hatu, she can make it without GoFundMe, how they could not? Those are men. That woman is a woman. She's a woman. She's short. She is not even 4 foot tall. If you turn the fan, she will fly. But she did not cry, claim to be, you know, victim, and go fund me. No GoFundMe, it make you worse. Because when you keep doing it, obviously you are abusing the Christians. Especially you are making a lot of money. If there's people they never have income from other things, I always say, okay, this is the only way to help them. No problem. But they have Super Chat, they have Patreon. Okay, what about we do this? What about all those who have Patreon and Super Chat? They show the income they are receiving, and let us see if they need GoFundMe. Is that fair, guys? Then we will see really if they need GoFundMe to go from place to just to move from place to place. If they need hundreds of thousands, let us all post our income online. What say you? So what this Super Chat? What this Patreon? What is? I mean, what's wrong with people? Okay, guys, I need to buy. My car is old, and I think if the Muslim they chase me, I think this car is not a good speed. My life at risk. I want to buy a Ferrari. Who want to go fund me? I can find a billion reasons to go for GoFundMe. The second somebody became more famous, then they get upset, and they are fighting over business. Anyway, you don't have to agree with me. But as the Lord he said, from their fruits you shall know them. Is that fair? They, you know, like, you know, they are. If I want to expose somebody, how many videos all of us we made about Mimi Hijab taking a woman to the hotel? All of us we did, right? Because this is part of Islam, by the way. It's, you know, just to expose them. And then we find that this guy is cheating his wife. So the same time he was making videos about Mimi Hijab taking a woman to the hotel, he was taking a woman to the hotel. But you people are coward. You don't dare to say it. How we accept those people to teach you, and then they defend each other. So I make fun of Mimi Hijab, how the scammer he is. He take the women. When we invite Sister Aisha, she became sister, and not only they invite her to her channel just to get a click, and they allow her even to preach Islam, and they never even get her busted, just to get a click. In the same time, they were doing the same thing. So in the stage, we are decent, we are holy. Muslims are scumbag. Look what they do. They lie to their wives. He don't tell his wife that he is married. Mimi Hijab. You know, he take a woman from the back door to the hotel. And then we find that they are doing the same thing. And then, yeah, they say that they have a ministry. This is a ministry. Ministry. And then because somebody, he got them busted, and he start exposing them because he's wicked too, like them. then the truth come out. Otherwise, we will stay going blind, all of us. But don't forget to GoFundMe. What about we GoFundMe to the woman who lost her husband because he was cheating on her? She is the one who needs support, not the husband. Do you agree with me? Who's the one needs the GoFundMe? The women or the man? The woman who is the victim, who was cheated, or the man? You go, you give money to the one who don't need it, and you dump the one who is a victim. This is you, and I say it to you in your face. I don't care who like what I say, who don't like what I say. I'm the last one who care. If I'm a person who speak in political way, I will be in different place. Trust me. All right. I don't agree with them using clickbait, but David Wood is not actual mocking Mike, their friend. All right, maybe I get it wrong, maybe. But from what I hear, the both of them, they agree that they are saying that he learned from them. Everything they learned from them. For me, the whole video doesn't make sense. There's a million things to talk about. Those are entertainment show. Do you learn anything from their videos, really? It's only Azot, Islamic Dilemma, and they're the same thing. Did it teach you languages? Did it teach you a background of history? Did it teach you anything? It's a short time. All right. Jagdish, thank you very much. Anyone else? Okay, Hamzat. I hope more people support you, CP, and deserve more. Thank you very much. I'm not asking people to support me, by the way. I'm not complaining. The Lord is my provider, and God is good. God is good. My Lord, He never left me alone. Even in the most darkest time, the Lord always support me. If I am a person who, cry for money, I will never give one copy of my books for free. Most of my books translate to many languages. I give them for free. Here where I am right now, we print books and give it for free. Totally for free. I'm the only one who said to people, go and donate to those people, not to donate to me. My videos are there. Stop donating to me, give to those people. They need it more. This is not about supporting me, my friend. I don't complain. I'm happy that if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? I am sure I will never be hungry. I'm sure I never be homeless. I'm sure I will never be in need, because the Lord is my provider. Because even when I'm hungry, I am satisfied. Because trust me, I've been through a lot of harsh time. I never complain. In fact, most of my life fighting Islam, I never asked for a donation for a penny. This is new. This is new. I was speaking about Islam before those guys even they knew what Islam is about. How I complain, guys, how I'm complaining. Did I complain? Complain about me saying I am not getting the same they get. You see, you're saying stupid things. I'm warning you not to be used by grifters. David Wood, he been accused by this guy, what's his name? Andrew, that is a grifter, right? Second day, David Wood, he brought two people who they are Orthodox to bash the Protestant. Is that true? Look how fast he switched. He said, oh, those Orthodox, they are attacking me now. A grifter. Let me do this. So he invite two Orthodox to bash the Protestant. And he said, and oh, so you, this is the reason. Okay, he never say no to whatever they say. How you explain that? Yesterday, the Orthodox accuse you of to be a grifter. Second day, you invite Orthodox to bash the Protestant. So what happened? You changed your religion in a day? Anyway, uh, any question for me? It doesn't matter. You see, he was learning from me, from somebody else. It's not the issue. All of us, we learn from others. You know, all of us. Nobody is born. He is learned, right? I learn from Muslims too. So what the problem? It's not about you learn from me, I learn from you. Learning is a blessing. If you can teach somebody something, that's a blessing to you first, because you're doing good work, right? So nobody can say everything the people knows is from me. Me myself, because I cannot say to you everything you know is coming from me, because this is false. Secondly, me myself, I learn from somebody else. So what is my exactly what is my let us say creative, you know, what I did exactly? I just shared what I learned. And if you are a Christian, then you don't, you know, this is a natural thing to do, is to give for free. The Lord, he says, for free you took, for free you give. For free you took. Everything you have is given to you for free. And sharing knowledge should not be charged for, right? If we take Super Chat away from the YouTube, how many of those people will come online? How many of them will disappear? When David Wood, his Super Chat stopped, is it true that he stopped coming for the YouTube for more than 4 months? Is that true? And he gave even his channel to Hatun, have 600,000 subscribers, just because Super Chat is gone. Take Super Chat away, they will not show up. If there is a way to convince YouTube to stop Super Chat, you will see that the number of those who speak about Islam or Christianity will shrink in a massive way. It's a fact. Super Chat is here. We are here. Andrew Tate is charged with child. Yeah, so what, you know, I mean, this is, we know that he is a wicked person. There's nothing new. The question is, how come it took so long for someone? Obviously, he bragged about, even he posted the video with this child. The child you are talking about is like 14 years old. The video is online. The video is there online, posted by him. All right. uh, you know, when you get very rich, there's many ways to protect you. You know, you have a politician, especially if you are influencer. You know, there's many people, they will help you. If you are poor, you will go to jail right away for a smaller crime. Make a small mistake, the whole world will be a hell on you. But when you have hundreds of millions of dollars and you have millions of your influencer, Trump himself will protect you. See how life is? Go fund me. What are similar between Islam and Christianity? Nothing. Nothing. We have nothing similar. If somebody will say to you, the Muslim believe in Mary, no, this is different Mary. This is Mary, the daughter of Amran. We do not know her. If they say they believe in Jesus, no, this Jesus, we do not know him. This guy is Isa. Who's Isa? We are Arab Christian. We never heard of Isa before. There's no such a name in Arabic, actually. There's no such a name in Hebrew. No such a name in Arabic. No such a name in Greek. And nobody called Jesus Isa. We have nothing to share. Islam teach you to lie. Jesus forbid you to lie. Islam teach that a virgin woman is a woman she did not get married, not a woman did not have sex. So we might use the same words, but they don't have the same meaning. What virgin mean in Islam? Virgin mean a woman, she slept with 10,000 men, but she never had a husband. Islam is against theft. But if you are stealing from Christians, Jews, and Hindus, it's fine. Theft only happen if you are stealing from non-Muslims, from Muslims, sorry. All right? So we might have the same, we use same words, but they have totally different meaning. Like when the Muslim they say heaven, well, we have heaven too, but their heaven is a pimp house of Andrew Tate. You can even F each other, men they can F each other. Muhammad he made it clear that men they can have sex with men in heaven. So we have heaven, they have heaven. But if our heaven is not the same as their heaven, that means we don't have the same God. Did our God promise us to have endless penis and the power of 4,000 men like for Muhammad for boom boom? Huh? So we share nothing with Muslims. There's a Abdul, he called a Muslim Sheikh Asim, and he told him that he found that his wife, she is not a virgin. She is what? She is not a virgin. So Sheikh Asim, he told him, who told you that virgin mean does not have sex with somebody? Who said that to you?
To disclose your previous sins that you've repented from. So if a man was a playboy, spending his time between Monte Carlo, Nice, Cannes, and casinos in Las Vegas, and all of a sudden he repented to Allah Azza wa Jal, and he started growing a beard and acting like a proper Muslim. Once he proposed, is he obliged to tell anyone? The answer is no, it's not. He's obliged, he's prohibited from telling anyone. After marriage, he feels so close to his wife, he wants to confess. It is totally prohibited. If you do, you're sinful, Allah will not forgive your sins. Because this is the hadith. Likewise for a woman. So one says, but Sheikh, I'm a virgin, I want to marry a virgin girl. Well, the definition of virgin in Islam is a woman who's not married. In a marriage contract, we have bikr and thayyib, a virgin and someone who was previously married. So a virgin is a one who did not marry before. We do not disclose whether she was engaged in premarital relationships and had one or multiple boyfriends. This is something in the past. Allah can see.
Do you see it? So the word virgin doesn't have the same meaning for you. Somebody saying, CP just admitted you have always hated David Wood. You can say whatever you want. I mean, you're stupid, obviously, because people, they knew that when David Wood, his son, he died, I posted his GoFundMe in my page in Patreon. Is that true, guys? Me, myself, I posted the GoFundMe about his son in my page. Go check it out. If I hate him, I will never. I mean, when you post it in your Patreon, that means you will lose donation, because instead of donation coming to you, those are the one who donate to you. There's only people who, even though most of them they are not really, but when I post your account there to my donors, that means I'm asking my donors to donate to him, not to me. And I did post his donation link. I'm not against GoFundMe. When I feel it's needed, I support it. And that's why me myself I posted his GoFundMe in my Patreon. But when I noticed that this has become a habit, a practice, it's a grifter. All right, I have a proof that I supported them all. When Wood, he lost miserably in front of Mimi Hijab because he did not know how to debate, I am the only one who stood for him to defend him, to show everybody that Hijab was lying. He won the argument by lying, by mockery. It's me. Same when Mimi Hijab and Lily Dawa and Fifi Faridi. Why Fifi? He made a videos, 100 whatever videos, lies of a Christian prince, because I got him busted about his lies with opposite prophet. It's me who stood to defend AP because you do not know how to answer. I always stood to defend them, to make them look better. Because for me, when a Christian lose, we all lose. It's not about him. It's not about me. It's not about a person. Because I'm defending the faith. I'm not defending a person. But then when I notice there is something wrong, then I have to say there is wrong. All right? You can say whatever you want. Okay. They used to call me and say to me, you are the master of Islam. We learn everything from you. Go check it out. How many videos? I never play those videos. We learn everything. ACP. If a Muslim say this, what you should say to them. So why you are asking me if you know more? Why you are asking me to know what the answer if you know? Anyway, enough with the grifters and GoFundMe. Any question? So the conclusion, we have nothing to share with Muslims, and what distinguish us, that we have not only the true God, our God is a spirit, their God is not. Not only our God have different name and their God have different name and titles, but even nature. Not only our heaven is different from their heaven. Not only our Messiah is not the same as their so-called Messiah. This is a theft. Muhammad, he stole words from our book. Doesn't mean he believe in them. Gabriel is an angel. Jibril in Islam is an angel, but he is the Holy Spirit. So we share nothing. Muhammad, he learned something called Holy Spirit. He make it an angel. Muhammad, he learned that there's a woman, her name is Maryam. She is a virgin. He made her the daughter of Amran, sister of Aaron. Muhammad, he learned that there is heaven and hell. So he used the word Jahannam, but Jahannam is stolen from the Bible. Muslims do not know what the word means. In fact, it's the easiest way to know how much Muslims are living with a thief or a theft religion. Ask them what Allah mean, they didn't know. What Isa mean, they don't know. Okay, what Ibrahim mean, they don't know. What Israel mean, they don't. Actually, if I say, who is Israel? If I go right now to the Quran and I type Israel, ask any Muslim what Israel mean, they don't know. Do you remember when the wicked Ahmad Didat, he was making fun of the Bible speaking about the wrestling of Jacob and God, or the angel of God? He was making fun of it. If the debater who's debating that he knew Islam, he will say to him, or if he's smart, he will say to him, so why the Quran called Jacob Israel? In fact, how we know that Israel is Jacob? Who's Israel? And what Israel mean? The second you call him Israel, you are saying the one who wrestled with God. But they made fun of the story because they are ignorant. And the one who's debating them about Islam is ignorant too. The Muslims in the beginning of let us say the era of debate by TV and videos, they always choose carefully who will debate them. I challenged this wicked Deedat. He refused. Then he accepted by mistake. He made a big mistake. He accepted to debate a Christian, Arab Christian, Anis Sharoush. Anis Sharoush, he wiped the floor with him. Second time, the debate supposed two-part. They debated first time. Second time, Sharoush came to the stage. Deedat did not show up. Go check it out. They cannot handle Arab Christians. This is why they avoid us. They will debate anybody. Like why they are lining up to debate everybody? Like this this lesbian, he want to debate everybody, but here he came for 2 seconds. He ran away. He refused even to talk about his religion. He want to talk only about Allah being the Father. Knowing Arabic alone is a privilege, because this religion is based on Arabic. Muslims, when you know, like when they speak about this dilemma, which is funny dilemma, by the way, because everything, every page in the Quran is a dilemma, not only one. It's not about confirming the Bible. But if we say now, if we type this word, bayna yadayhi, all right, and we click in it, where is the word between his hands? I don't see it. Anyone see it? It says confirming what came before it. So how those guys, Mimi, Susu, Dudu, Kuku, who don't speak Arabic, they will know that here they are lying in translation? How they will know? The only way to know is to have someone he speak Arabic. It doesn't matter who, me, somebody else, doesn't matter. In Arabic here it says مصدقا لما بين يديه. There's a huge difference between confirming, believing in what is between his hands, which means physically there. So when they learn about this argument, it's obvious they learn it from the Christians, who they are Arab, because the Muslim translation is a fraud. If you go by the Muslim translation, there's a huge difference between what is between his hand and what came before it. Yadayhi in Arabic mean hands. See?
His hands.
Bayna, between. See it?
Between.
So musaddiqan, not confirming, musaddiqan mean believing, not confirming. This false translation. You can say that when I say I believe in something, I confirm it. No. Musaddiqan have nothing to do with confirming. Musaddiqan mean I have faith on it. I believe it. I don't confirm it, because I'm not the authority to confirm. Musaddiqan means somebody he follow, he believe. So the book is between his hands. So in the time of Muhammad, he had the Bible between his hands. So how they say that Paul corrupted the Bible? So all of those things, in order to know them, you have somebody, he is very skilled in the Arabic language, and he is very much careful when he read, because many Arab, they might read, but they don't notice. All right? And the same goes for everything else. All the translation they have is a lie. Chapter 3, verse number 3. مصدقا لما بين يديه. It's exactly the same word. You click at the English translation, it says confirming what came before it. No, it doesn't say that. It says believing in what is between his hands. As simple as that. Look, even Google, look what Google does. If you copy the whole sentence, Google will copy what Muslim translate, will get you the most popular translation. False. This is a false translation. If you do it one by one, you will see how things change. بين يديه is between his hands. See? This is the truth.
Between his hands.
And now, thanks to the internet and technology, we have this. You know, a long time ago when I used to go live, I used to hold the camcorder on my hand, and then I was recording the screen. So you will see that the screen is flickering, you know, because I'm recording through camera. And then you can imagine how much the process, like I have to download the file, make it a file, so I have to convert the file. And then we used to have this dial-up speed. I don't know how many of you remember it. It takes forever to load a file. Like I remember, I want to post a video, I go to work, I come back to work, still the file is not there. It's incredibly slow. And sometimes the dial-up, like you call the company to, like not like now. Now you can, you are connected to the internet all the time. Before you have to dial up, which means it's a phone number. You call phone number, and then you go through. You remember the sound, dial up, you know, and then sometimes you're stuck. It was horrible. So now you have all the tools. Look how easy it is. I show you on the screen. We go live. You know, like one day I wanted to have a satellite TV. It cost 19,000, between 19 to 21, just to rent a digital channel. This is not including anything. It's just to give you a number, frequency, and the satellite. Because at that time there was no videos, there was no YouTube. The only way is TV. I tried, but I could not get the support. So today you have all the tools you need to expose their lies. And it doesn't matter you learn from who. You learn from me, you learn from him, you learn from this, you learn from that. The important is you learn. It's very important to learn. I can even learn from my enemy. In fact, you have to study your enemy if you want to win a war. This is why every army, they have a special department to study the enemy. They read every day their newspapers. Can you believe it? They have sections in the intelligence to study, analyze, and make report about what is a newspaper, about economy, about employment, about fighting in the parliament, about people upset, people are happy. Even the movies they watch, they make a study about it to see what kind of culture they have, what make them angry, what make them happy, because later we can use that against our enemy at wartime. Like you see countries involved in election of other countries. How they do that? Very simple. I penetrate the system, I study the system, I know what make them angry. Like if you notice, when they say that the Russian, they support Trump, right? It's false and true at the same time. They support him not directly, you know, by voting for him, but you notice that they leak information about Hillary Clinton right before the election. It was the Russian who leaked it, for real. And they made a lot of people get upset about her corruption. So the Russian, they did not support Trump directly, but they don't want Hillary to win the election because she said she will use nuke against them. She's stupid, crazy. She's mentally ill. So other countries, they study you. The KGB, they have cities like New York. So a spy, he do not need to go to New York to learn about it. He go and walk in those cities. They have the same names of street, the same name of store, the same pizza store, everything. It's a copy city. So the spy will go there and he will not make a mistake. So if you want to know about your enemy, in our case, our enemy is the devil, we have to learn about him. It's not because you love him, but because the best way to fight a virus is to study the virus. It's not enough to say it's a virus, right? Because every virus have a medicine. Every virus have a strength and have weakness. Do you understand me? So I say to you, learn from everybody you want. Learn, but don't learn wrong. There's a huge difference. Like when we show you that here they are talking about Islam means submission. That is stupid. Islam does not make submission. So now those Christians, they came to the church here to learn, but they are teaching them false information. Who taught this guy Islam means submission? They would, but this is absolutely false.
It means submission. It just so happens a friend of mine is here in the audience,
and you look, he is telling you Islam means submission to tell you Islam is bad. But if this guy is a Christian, he should know the Bible, that the Bible, all of it, teaching you about submission to God. This is why it's very important to have a real teacher, not someone who claim to be teacher. Not everyone go on the stage is a teacher. And never copy something without anything I say to you, go research it. Is that fair? You know what I mean? Don't take what I say to you. Like, if I don't show you a reference in front of you, explain it to you with details, it's still not convinced. In fact, even if you're convinced, I advise you to go and study it more. Then you can be sure that whatever you learn is absolutely true. It's not just an idiot coming in the internet saying whatever he want, and then we will look fool later to believe in what he said. Because then it's going to be your fault for believing in what I said, even though it is wrong. Right? You have a duty to educate yourself. But if you learn false education, you did not educate yourself. You destroyed your knowledge. And then you become a copy machine of lies. So now all those people here who join this meeting, they will go out, they say Islam means submission. So imagine how many Christians now, because of those false teachers, I have to say it this way, because this is false. They taught Christians false information. Any question? Islam not only means surrender, because in language, in English, surrender can be even friendly. Surrender in the mean of war. Surrender in the mean of violence. Surrender in the mean of against your will. And there's additional thing about distinguishing Christianity from Islam. The first thing we mention, it's about their God is not our God. This is the most important. But the second thing is something very important. Like when we mention that you go, like Jesus said, let your will be done, right? So what Jesus said to the Father, I will do your will, whatever it is. So this is submission. In Islam, there's no submission at all. So when they say Islam means submission, is stupid to say, because Islam believes in destiny. Submission is only when you do have a free will. If you don't have it, how you can submit anyway? Right? If somebody control me, control my behavior, the word submission is not valid no more. So what Islam teach, as an example, when a child he died, Muhammad and Aisha, they went to a funeral, and Aisha, speaking her logic, which is a good logic, she said, well, there is happiness for this child, for he is a bird from the birds of paradise. Why? Well, he did not commit sin, for he did not reach the age of sin. Makes sense. This child is a bird from birds of paradise. He died. But he died in an age where he did not commit sin, for he did not reach the age of sin. Muhammad, he said to her, don't be stupid. It may be otherwise, which means he might go to hell. Why? Because God created for paradise those who are fit for it while they were in their father loins. In Arabic it says aslabium, which means the backbone of their father, because the Quran teach that sperm of the man coming from his backbone. So this baby, he might go to hell, not because, so going to hell and heaven in Islam is not because of sin. It's not because of a sin and disobedience of God. It's because it's a destiny. So even if you don't commit sin, still your destiny might be hell. What Jesus says about those little ones, he said, he told you that you will not enter the kingdom of the Father unless you become like those little ones, which mean decent, honest, innocent. So Jesus, for sure, he taught us that the little ones have heaven. Muhammad and his religion, they have different religion. It's predestined where you will go. It doesn't matter what you do. So all the religion of Islam is a fraud, because when Muhammad, he said, do good deeds. Okay, well, what good deeds? If it is destiny, you know, what good deed? The Bible speak in many places about good deed, like God will reward you according to your good deeds. The Bible says that, right? So, but in Islam, when Islam speak about deeds, how you believe in deed and then you believe in destiny? Because then my deed is not my deed, it's destiny. It was destined for me to do those things. Everything I do is a destiny. It's not a choice. A choice is something and destiny is something else. Right? When the Messiah said in John, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believe in me, and even if he die, he will live. Is Jesus speaking about destiny or is speaking about choice? Choice. He says, whoever believe in me, not destined for you to believe in me. So if you believe, which means you have a free will, you live. In Islam, no. In Islam, the word believe is a joke, because you believe or not is a destiny anyway. In fact, Muhammad, he made it more clear in different place. He said, he swear by Allah that a person of you might have a distance of 1 cubit between him and heaven. And then what is written by Allah will take action, and you start acting like people of hell, and you go to hell. And all of those are authentic reference, you know. All of this you see in front of you is very authentic. When Allah supposedly He's creating you, He write your destiny, your privilege, your fortune, your bad deed, your good deed. It's not you. It's not about, if a Muslim says to you, this is about Allah knowing. No, this is not about knowing. It's about deciding for you. Even how much money you will earn, Allah, He write for you how much. And here you see in this hadith in front of us, like this one here, Muhammad, he made it clear that you might act like people of heaven all your life, but then at the end of the day, What Allah wrote for you and your destiny will take over, and then you act as people of hell and you go to hell. So there's no point of Islam. In Christianity is totally the opposite. And by the way, this is one of the most strong argument you can use against the Muhammadan. This is Al-Bukhari, very strong. They can't say it's da'if. It says it clearly. Muhammad is swearing, saying that a man of you, which means any man, he might act as people of heaven, enter, there's a cubit distance between him and heaven, and then what Allah wrote for him will take over. Same for the fire. So here he says, and by Allah, a person among you, or any, which means any man, may do the deed of people of fire. So he's a bad person. He's doing deed of fire. And there is only a cubit, an arm, distance between him and fire. Look how bad it is. But then what Allah wrote for him, which is destiny, proceed. And he does the deed of people of heaven, and he go to heaven. So it's not your deed will take you to heaven or to hell. It's what Allah wrote for you at the end of the day. So the guy doing the deed of hell all his life, and then he's almost in hell. But the deed which Allah wrote for him to go to heaven start active, and he go to heaven. And then the opposite. And a man may do the deeds of the people of paradise till there is only a cubit between him and paradise. Then the writing of destiny proceed, and he does the deed of people of fire, and he enter it. So it's not your choice. In Christianity, no. In Christianity, Jesus made it clear, if you believe in me, I am the resurrection, I am the life. Whoever believe in me and I will live. When we say the Messiah is the Savior, but he don't force himself on you. He says, come to me, I will comfort you. Knock at my door, I will open for you. So it's always your will. He did his will. He came to you. He offered salvation. He offered to save you. You knock at the door, he opened. All what you need to do, knock at his door. In Islam, it doesn't matter you knock or not. Who cares? It's about destiny. Even when you commit fornication, it's not your fornication. It is Allah who wrote for you. And this is why the Muslim, he don't feel guilty with his faith. He believes that he is doing that because Allah, he wrote this for him. Do you see it? It's a portion Allah, he wrote for you. Allah, he fixed for you. It's not your choice. So if you fornicate, don't be upset. This is what Allah wrote for you. It's not your choice. If you're a thief, don't worry. It's destiny. There's a video, we mentioned it before, about a woman she called the sheikh. She asked the sheikh about, she got like 30 years old. You know, those Muslims, if a woman, she is 30 years old, she became so old now, nobody will marry her because they like to marry children. They are pedophiles. So she's saying, I became, over 30 years old, and I'm afraid nobody will marry me. What the sheikh, he said to her live on TV. He said, sister, the Prophet of Allah, he said, it is written in every vagina the names of its of efforts. What is written? Written in every vagina the names of the one will if it. So don't worry about it. It's a destiny. Whatever written there, it's not up to you, not up to me. Whatever written in your vagina, they will have you. All right? And the video, I can show it to you. I mean, we are not making things up. It's a destiny. So she's worried, am I going to have a husband? What the answer? If Allah wrote for you, you will be ifed, You will be effed. It's written in your vagina. And this is the video. Let me translate for you the title. كل فرج مكتوب عليه اسم ناكحه. Every vagina written on it the name of the one who will F it. And now this Muslim woman, I bet you, she went and she maybe she got a camera or selfie phone to try to zoom in her vagina to see what the names written there. How many names? She will be F by 1, by 2, by 3, by 5, by 7, because the names are there. It's written in her vulva. This is what they teach in their TV. This is a very high rank scholar in the Azhar University. Live on TV. They have no shame. It's written in every vagina the name of. Imagine even they say it loud. You know, they are saying that every private. The translation is not. There is a saying, every private part has the name of the person had intercourse with it. Do you see it? What about the name? Is there any name written in the penis too? This is religion. Ah, Lord have mercy. Okay, any other question? I mean, this word is really, yeah. So, you know, learning about Islam is very important, especially these days. You know, the Muslims trying to influence a lot of people, and they bring you even the fool. Even a fool can influence you, because if you are a foolish person, if you are ignorant, anyone can influence you. So imagine like someone like Lady J, she can convert someone to Islam. How someone like Lady J? How even someone like her, she can be famous? Because we all exist in the world full of foolish people. You are not required to be smart these days to be influencer. In fact, you can be very much influencing people when you're a fool. There's a guy always, you know, each time I go to live YouTube, I see a guy have a toilet seat in his head. Toilet seat have shit on it. He have like 1,000 watching him. He don't talk. He have toilet seat in his head. You will see even in the live, women, they are touching some kind of rubber, making noise like on the microphone, rubber, and there's hundreds of people watching. In this world, there is a lot of weirdo. Right? A lot of weirdo. Let us see if we have. God bless you guys. Learn so much from you. Share with Muslims people. All right. We are happy that you are learning. They teach nothing, just blah blah. No, they teach. They teach. They do teach. It's a short time. All right. See that. God bless you. Thank you very much. Any question? And again, anything I say to you, if I don't give you evidence, reference, don't take it seriously. And even if I give it to you with evidence and reference, check it out. If I don't agree with other Christians about things they say, don't be upset. I don't agree because it's not right. I'm not trying to put them down. Even many of them, they deserve to be put down, because they are not really serving God. The Bible warns you of false teachers who come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but they are wolves. There's no difference for me between someone who claims to be a Christian and someone who claims to be Muslims, but both of them, they are trying to scam us. There is any different? Scammer is a scammer. Don't have God, because if you have God, he won't scam you. Do I agree? If you believe in God, he will not fool you and lie to you and make you give him money. People who believe in true God will not do that. Do you agree? It doesn't matter what religion it is. If they claim to have God and they have ethic, then they will not scam you. So how you can be Christian and you scam people and you fraud them and you lie to them and you use them and abuse them and use their emotion to give you money? Is that your book in their hand? No, she is not holding a book. I think she is holding a pillow, maybe. I'm not sure what she is holding. No, actually, she's holding something. Yeah, she's holding, but not a book. It's like maybe a little card to write, notes. Yeah, it's not a book. And if you want to learn about Islam more, I have my books. They are full of information. I wrote about the debunking the false scientific miracles of Islam. Nobody before. I'm glad actually I did. But when I say nobody before me wrote about it, because before Muslims did not come with this garbage before. I'm sure many Christians will stand against it, expose it. But I came in a time where Muslims, they were bragging about science in the Quran. So I am the first one to write about it because the Muslim never came with this garbage before. The Levies worked in the temple or the nation. Are they also grifters? I love both of you. No, my friend, the grifters is someone, he make you give him money using your emotion and your love when it is not necessary. You know what I mean? So if somebody says to you, I need help, and truly he need help, nothing wrong with that, because simply he is honest and he need help. But all the excuse they give you is false. And I explained that already. If somebody feared that the Muslim will kill him, so why you go and meet them in person? And then you ask people to give you money because you need to move. You know what to move. You go and meet them in person. Even you set a debate with a date, so Muslim, they knew where you will be at that day, at that second. Is that correct? You know what I'm saying? As long you go and you meet with Muslims in person, physically, even you fly to them, even you go to their mosque, then how you can claim that your life at risk? And then you ask people to give you money because you need to move. Or, I want to enhance my security. They killed Charlie. Do you understand? In Matthew, the Bible gives us many examples of, magician who take advantage of people, false teachers, and those people exist always around us. If I am afraid for my life, I will not go and meet Muslims who I am supposed to be afraid they are the one who will hurt me. I go to challenge them and to meet them, and I take my camera, and I'm not taking the guns with me. I'm taking just a camera. That means obviously you are very comfortable to go there. Your life is not at risk. Right? If my life at risk, that means I will be in the hidden place. I will not let them see me physically. Never. Because, they want to kill me wherever they find me. Right? This is what false teachers do. All right. Again, you don't have to agree with me, but this is what I believe. And it's obvious. For me, it's obvious. Let us debate. Open Discord. Okay, I will open Discord just for you, even though I am not in the mood of debate. But there's a guy, he claimed he want to debate me. Are you a Muslim, my friend? Ansirioto, are you a Muslim? Give me the answer. Are you Abdul? This is Bakar. Bakar is an idiot. Just a kid. They know nothing. You see those kids, they know nothing about Islam. You know, they are just a bunch of stupid people. I mean, their prophet did not know anything about Islam, so how they will know? The second you ask them, they open a topic. The second you ask them to talk about it, they refuse. You know, when they ask Muhammad, what is a ruh, which means what is the spirit? Do you know what Muhammad said? Just to show you why I believe Muhammad is a grifter. Big deal. You know, he accepts donation, not only money, even vagina. So Muhammad been asked, what is the spirit? What is the answer? It's from the command of my Lord. This is not the question. They are asking you, what is the spirit? What do you mean, command of my Lord? What does that mean? Anyone understand what does that mean? Command of my Lord? Oh. What? The spirit, there's a specific spirit. The spirit, not what is, just a spirit. We don't know. He gave a stupid answer as usual. Even when you ask Muhammad about something very silly, like they come to him and they said, the 7 sleepers, how many they are? How many? You don't know. So look how he gave the answer. He gave the answer without answer. They are asking you about the 7 sleepers. Okay. Some they say they were 3 and their dog is number 4, which is mistake, but because in Arabic and even in English, you don't say the 4th is the dog, because the dog is not a human. You can say 3 human and 1 dog. But you can say and the 4th is a dog. And then some they say, others they say they are 5 and their dog is 6. Hold on. He jumped. You know? Look, some they say they are 4th and their dog is the 5th. And then some they say they are they were 5 and their dog is number 6, guessing at the unseen. Yet other they say they were 7 and their dog is number 8. Say, okay, what is the number now? Say, Muhammad, only Allah know their number and none know their number but of you. What the heck? So what the number? He don't know. So he play all this game to avoid giving the answer, because he's afraid if he say 7, they will say to him wrong. He's afraid if he say 10, he will say you're wrong. So what you do? Some they say, and then the biggest poo is, my Lord know the best their number. None knows them but if you. Hold on. If you knew already, so why you don't tell us? So now what is the answer? Hey Muslim, what is the answer? How many there are? Even this one, he have no answer for it, because he was afraid to give the answer, and then people will laugh at him. the laughable Muhammad? Is that like a mystery? Is that like a nuclear facility? We have to hide the information. We should not tell people because people, if they knew, it's just a stupid question. You know, it's not a big deal. Okay, and the seven sleepers is a fake story. It's not a real story. So what the problem now? Why Allah will not tell us how many there are? Only Allah knows and few. If a few already knows, that means already knows. So what the problem? Tell us what it is. Until now, there is no answer. And the answer will never come. Good luck with that. All right. All right. HR 897. Mediterranean, God bless you, CP. Should we use the word hijrah instead of migration? Pointing out that the word is related to invasion of a Christian land. You see, hijrah have many meaning, including migration. So if you use migration, it's still the same. But hijrah, you are when you use it, you are making it literally about Islamic term. Why? Because you are using the Arabic language. Otherwise, it have the same meaning. The word hijrah, nothing wrong with it as a word, you know. But the Muslims, they understood it as a way to prepare to invade and to take over. So there's a stages. Stage of al-hijrah is to prepare. When they can shoulder the war, they will go for it. So you can use the word hijrah, but what if the person you are speaking to, you do not know what does that mean? Then you have to use the word, you know, migration or immigration. All right. Otherwise, it's just a word mean immigration, and it can be actually, it can have other meaning actually. Like as an example, when Muhammad he was dying, Omar he says, "قد هجر الرسول." Let me find the hadith. Hajara, which means he loses his mind migrated. So it's about leaving. It can be is even for, in this case, for losing your mind. Let us see. Um, yeah, there is many hadith. Let us see here. I'm trying to find the one it says قد هجر. You know, Arabic is very you know, rich language, as we say. It can apply many meaning. So it can be a migration of a physical human being from place to place. It can be a migration of your brain, like you lose your mind. So he said Hajar al-Rasul. And this is story actually is about Muhammad. When he was dying, he asked for a paper to write. Uh, uh, let us see here. Yeah, to write a paper so the Muslim they will not lose guidance after his death. Okay, I found the hadith. You see, sometimes it takes some time to find it because the source is always in Arabic and mostly is not translated. Let's see here. ليهجر. All right. So maybe we can find it actually in English translation, so I can give it to you as a reference. Give me a second. Here we go. All right. Trying to find the hadith about it. Okay, maybe to try something else. Here we go. Are you there, HR? You see my screen? So if you go here, it says فقالوا إن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يهجر. Yahjur is like ing tense, you know, present tense. Now it's happening. Abandon.
He abandons.
He is leaving. Leaving what? He's not leaving anywhere. They are talking about his brain. All right? His brain fleeing him. He's saying stupid things. Look what the Muslim translated as unconscious. But he's talking. How is unconscious? He's talking, right? So what Umar is saying, Muhammad, he lost his mind. He's being stupid now. He's dying. You know, he's mentally ill. Don't listen to him. And this is the link if you want to save it yourself. So hijrah have many meaning, but all of it is about leaving from, let us say, a person leaving from country to country, from town to town. It can be even leaving your wife. It can be like here, Muhammad losing his mind. Many meaning, you know. And you can, and this is the link. You can check it out. All right. Any other question? Bank Biggie, okay. CP, help us understand why do Muslims online defend Lily J? I have seen 100 plus. Yeah, you know, for them, even they knew that she is a fraud, but as long as she bring people to Islam, so the Muslim believe that there is a bad deed and good deed. If the bad deed is more than the good deed more than the bad deed, that means she's fine, you know. So even though she is a scammer, they find that she is useful, scammer useful. The same as they praise Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate convert to Islam, you know, there's many who they are follower of him, they decide to join him, right? So even though they knew Andrew Tate is a scam, he's a rapist, he is a pimp, all of them, they praised him, right? As long as there is a benefit, then they will support you. Their ethic is different from the way we see ethic. They don't have ethic. Christian Armenian, I just wanted to thank you everyone for support for CP. Bless you, and we are the crusade. Thank you, Armenian. God bless you. Anything else? Muslim, they don't care if you are scamming, as long as you are doing just good work for the sake of Allah, you are fine, you know, it's okay. Muhammad was a grifter himself. Like how a Muslim is like, how they can go against someone like her if they're a prophet? Even he made verses saying any believing woman, she offer herself to the prophet to F her, right? Right? So If their best man is he accept donation as a vagina. So what do you expect? Literally vagina. Any believing woman, she can offer herself to the Prophet so he can offer. Isn't it obvious that this guy is a big deal, a grifter, scammer? Any Muhammadan have an objection? I don't mind to so-called this guy. I don't debate Muslim, by the way. This guy, he keeps saying debate me. I never debate Muslims. Muslims are ignorant. How you can debate someone who do not know anything about his religion? You notice that when Mimi Hijab, he have life with him, God Logic. God Logic don't speak Arabic. As Mimi Hijab, he said, he made fun of him. He says unqualified, uncertified, no degree. What did you have college? He made mockery of him, right? And then the one who don't have college, he know more than him about Islam. This is Mimi Hijab who have a PhD, right? Because when the Muslim they study Islam, they study how to praise Muhammad. They don't study Muhammad. They don't study Islam. I have degrees in Islam too, but they never taught me to criticize, right? This is not part of the textbooks you read. The textbook you read is about how amazing Muhammad is. You will not find one line saying Muhammad is a bad person or a scumbag. This is your own work. So having degrees doesn't make you really educated about Islam, right? Education is something and degrees is something else. And this goes for anything. Baker, if I bring you to Discord, you will cry in 2 seconds. And you will say to me, I don't want to talk about this. As usual, do you want to bet? Guys, shall I open Discord just for this guy, just for 5 minutes for fun? Right away, he will refuse to talk about the topic. He will change the topic. He will tell me, bring me Faisal. Right? Bring me Faisal. Okay, I will open it just for you. All right? And then people will see in 2 seconds how silly you are. You are immature. I will ask you one question. If you refuse to talk, I will dump you. Very simple. And I will make it easy question, you know, I promise you it's going to be easy. Here we go. I open this code. Come. In 2 seconds, people will see that you will run away. Talk. Go ahead. No, you are not muted. You are not. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Maybe in the server. Okay, you are. You are. Or go ahead.
Your thanks. Your nightmare is here.
Very simple question in front of everybody. The
Yeah,
Quran.
what's the question? Come, my son.
The Quran says Israel. Who is Israel?
Who is Israel? Israel?
Uh-huh.
Israel is a prophet.
Where it says Israel is a prophet. Who is he?
Where Israel is a prophet?
Is his name is Israel? His name is Israel?
Israel, yes. His name is Israel.
He is
yes.
he is a son of who?
He's a son of who?
Uh-huh.
He's a son of who?
Uh-huh.
Well, why are you getting that question?
This is the question.
Okay. I don't remember, but I
When
think he's a prophet.
when the Quran mention a name of a person, shouldn't the Quran?
Yeah, I don't remember the name exactly, but yeah.
What? Yeah. When the Quran mention a name of a prophet, shouldn't we know who is he? Where is he from?
We know him. We know he's a prophet. So what's the problem?
Who is he? Where is he from?
His name is Israel. Where do you think he's from?
I'm asking you. Yeah, because the Quran says Muhammad is, he sent to Mecca. Jesus, the son of Jesus, the son of Mary. Listen, Jesus, the son of Mary. Mary, the sister of Aaron. Mary, the daughter of
Why do we
Imran.
need his name?
So,
Can I talk, please? Why do we need his
the
name?
Quran.
Why do we need his name? Why do we need his father's
I
name?
need to know who is this guy. I'm asking you, who is he?
So you need to know his father's name?
Well, okay, who's Muhammad?
Who do we need to know his father? Yes or no?
Do you need to know Muhammad's father?
Muhammad's father?
Uh-huh.
I think you already know who is his father.
Where you know that? Where you know where he's from?
Where he's from?
Uh-huh.
Aren't you a scholar of Islam? You're supposed to know his tribe.
Where?
Very easy. Everybody knows stuff.
Everybody know the stuff? This is the answer, guys. Everybody know the stuff. Where? From maybe Sadhguru?
Guru? Yeah, you're a guru. You scam people.
So you see, you're stupid. So the Quran says
You're like Willie J.
children.
You're no different than Willie
the
J.
children of Israel. We need to know who is Israel and who is those children of Israel.
You don't need to know his father's name. Like, who is the father of Jesus? I mean, the father of Mary.
See, you're
Who's
stupid
the
again
father of
because the
Mary in the
Quran
Bible?
said that Jesus had no father. So how you say who is the father of Jesus?
No, not Jesus, the father of Mary. What's the name of the father of Mary?
According to the Quran, is Amran.
Who? I'm talking about the Bible.
Amran.
But you don't know the father of Mary in the Bible, so we don't know Mary. We don't know Jesus.
We know.
He
We
got
know. This is why I didn't invite you to the stage. You're just a kid. Look at you. You are squeezing yourself.
Okay, let's do actual topic. Let's do an actual topic.
Just get out of here. Do we have any serious growing Muslim, not a kid? They don't know anything, as you see. The Bible tells us who is the father of Mary. There's her father and her father-in-law. Both names are mentioned in the Bible. As simple as that. In the Quran, it's a stupid book. Mary is the daughter of Amran, but Amran is the father of Moses. Mary is the sister of Aaron. Israel, there's nobody in the Quran. Who is Israel? Suddenly it says Israel. Shouldn't the stupid Quran tell us that this guy used to be called name and then God changed his name? There's something missing in the story. How we become called Israel? Is he born called Israel? No. So the stupid Quran is stealing from the Jews, and because he is a thief, he do not know the rest of the story. So he copied that there is a guy, his name is Israel, but he don't know who is this guy. The only way to know is to go to the books of the Christian, and then the Muslim, they will fabricate a hadith saying to you that the prophet, he told us who is this guy. The Quran should tell you, not the prophet, because how the prophet will know if not Allah told him? If Allah told him, it will be the Quran. So where in the Quran? Nowhere. In the stupid Quran, suddenly the father of Abraham is Azar. Azar. How in the world Abraham have a father, his name is Azar, which is in ancient Aramaic mean foolish. Who is Azar? What Abraham mean? They don't know. This is how we know. They are stupid. They are just, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, prophet of Allah, alhamdulillah. They have a diarrhea. They repeat the same thing. But nobody understands what he's talking about, because their prophet himself is a thief. He copied from the Jews some stuff. What he knew is nothing. This is why when I get a Muslim on the stage, he do belly dancing. All of them, they are belly dancers. You will prove Islam? Are you sure? How you will prove Islam? By saying that the Prophet, he said that semen coming from the ribs of the women? Huh? So you Muslim believe that women, they have a breast testicles? Is that true? That you believe that women have a breast testicles?
I will prove Islam to you and you will convert, okay?
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Go to Sunan Abi Dawud 4306. Come, go to the prophecy.
I don't know. You must be a gay. You know. I mean, you have no screws. You know. You need somebody to put a screwdriver within you and it's, you know, like tied it up. I mean, you can't even talk. The religion of the homo. All right, all right. Do we have any serious Muslim would like to join us? Any Abdul? Forget about this kid. You know, this is just a kid. Any Abdul? Any serious one? I am afraid to say smart Abdul because they get offended if you say smart. They get offended whatever you say. If you say stupid, they'll get offended. You say smart, they get offended. No? It doesn't matter what you say. You offend them. Right? And sure, you can prove Islam to me. It's so easy, you know. I mean, I mean, look at this. Abraham said to his father Azar. Have you ever heard of a stupid statement like this? His father Azar? Why he have the two fathers? You see, you name the name of the father. If you have either you say, I mean, you don't say that his father Abdul. You say his father. You don't say his father Azar. You give the name in Arabic and even English. If there's multi-person, like his brother Joe, because there's many brothers, we need to know who. But in the case of the father, there's no need to say his father unless you have multi-father. His father Azar. Brother, do you have maybe you have like 5 fathers? What do you mean his father Azar? Like, why we need to confirm which father? And we give the name. Right? And the other Azar is an old Aramaic language, mean foolish. So this is not a name. The stupid Muhammad, he heard the story that Abraham, he told to his father, he said to him, foolish, do you take idols as gods? That makes sense, right? Not his father Azar. He said to his father Azar, which means foolish. But because the stupid Muhammad, and the same as the stupid Muhammad, they do not know what that word means. They thought that this is the name of the father. A bunch of dummy. The same when they like when they say to you Muhammad was illiterate, you know, you ask them where it says Muhammad is illiterate. It says the Quran says. Where? It says al-ummi. Al-ummi doesn't mean illiterate. You're an idiot. Al-ummi, it's mean from the nations. He is not from the Jews. We have tons of verses in the Quran. Ummi, ummah mean nation. Nation. Ummi from the nations. He's not from the Jews. Gomai. Anyone is not from the Jews is Ummi. Gomai. As you see, all of those, like chapter 3, verse number 20. Say to those who've been given the scriptures, the Jews and the Christians, and the illiterate, this is the Ummi is not illiterate. The Ummi is the Gomai, idiot. You know, they are idiot. They don't know what they are talking about. This is why it says those who have a book, the Arab are illiterate. They are not. Like all of them, they don't know how to write, how to read. In between those Arab in the desert, there's Jews, there's Christians too. They knew how to write, how to read. So the word ummi have nothing to do with illiterate of reading or writing. It's about not from the chosen people of God. They do not know God. They are not believers. So this is why it says to those who they giving the scriptures, they are not called ummi, because they are now from people of God. Ahlul Kitab, people of the book, Christians and Jews. And those who they are ummi, which mean gomai, which mean they are pagan still. The Muslims are stupid as usual. And then they say to you that ummi mean illiterate. False. Chapter 3, verse number 75. The same. The gomai Arab, the ignorant, not illiterate about writing or reading, ignorant about God. This has nothing to do with reading or writing. So the Muslim, they say to you, Muhammad is ummi. Chapter 2, verse number 78 says, وَمِنْهُمْ أُمِّيُّونَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ الْكِتَابِ. From them, ummiyun, gomai, they do not know the book of God. Not because they don't know how to write, how to read. So who is the one illiterate? The translation using illiterate, it is people who do not know the book of God. Have nothing to do with reading or writing. Abdul again are stupid. They keep insisting that Muhammad was illiterate, when the Quran say clearly he is not from the Jews, he is not from the Christians. He don't know the book of God. He now have no knowledge of it. He is a pagan Arab. All right. But here you see, yeah, like Gentiles, correct. So here you see that the Muslims, they don't even understand their own books, even the most simple thing to understand. Even though, as you see, it's very easy to explain it. So suddenly Muhammad became illiterate. But if you remember, we showed you the hadith about Umar. He says that the Prophet is migrating. Where he said that? He said to them, give me a paper and a pen and I will write for you. Do you see it? Bring me a paper and a pen, I will write for you. How is illiterate? He do not know how to write. He says, I will write for you. Do you see? He did not say, bring me the scribe to write for me. He said, bring me a paper and a pen and I will write for you. You cannot learn Islam from Muslims. They are a bunch of idiots. They are the last one to know their our belief and to know their own belief. Let me close Discord. As you see, we thought, you know, this baker, he in the Middle East, we have a statement like, there's somebody, he thought he is going to fart, and he thought it's going to be silent, so he did it. It turned to be a diarrhea. And this is how I see Baker and his kind. You put them in the stage, they don't even fart, they give you diarrhea. This is a religion of diarrhea. All right, there's nothing there except diarrhea. Don't expect even fart, you know, diarrhea in, diarrhea out. So let me close in Discord, guys, and we go back to YouTube and Rumble, and I think we have enough for today, don't we? Any other question? Yeah, he squeezed it. He thought it's going to be a fart, but oops, it's just a liquid. All right, I think we have enough for today. I hope you guys enjoy your time. And again, I say to you before I finish, be careful when you give your money to others. Online, there's a lot of grifters. It doesn't matter what they call themselves, Muslims, Christians, missionaries, you know. You don't find your money in the street. And you have to be careful you give it to whom. There is many organizations to help people really who need help. Most of those people who they are asking for tens of thousands if not all of them, they live in wealthy countries. They are not homeless. They are not hungry. They are not desperate. In other way, they are the last one who need you to give them tens of thousands of dollars. There's people that live at war. There's kids that lost their parents. There's kids have no family. Those are the one who need your help. Not someone in YouTube. He make GoFundMe every few days asking you for money for any reason, fabrication reasons. Right now, where I am now, I'm not asking you to donate to me. Don't take me wrong. You can donate to them. There's tons and there's thousands and there's tens of thousands of children that lost their parents. There's people lost their legs. I see them every day. There's people they have difficulty to even find a shelter because tens of thousands of people lost their houses, if not millions. People who they are in YouTube, they live in the West, they live in England, they live in USA. They are wealthy by location. Just by being there, you are blessed. They do not need your tens of thousands. They are making money from Super Chat. They are making money from Patreon. They do not need your GoFundMe. Go this for GoFundMe only if you think it is really needed badly. Use your brain. Don't be emotional. Think twice. And if somebody fool you, it's your fault. If somebody is a scammer, he scam you, it's your fault. It's not his fault. He's a scammer. Right? So I warn you, and it's up to you to do as you wish. Do as you wish. With this, I want to say thank you all for being here. And we pray that the Lord will guide us, will teach us, will inspire us to do better, and we to be more honest, you know, and to meet honest people. Pray that the Lord will not send you in your way filthy, wicked people who try to fool you and scam you. And always remember that your Lord, the Messiah, he always warned you about false teachers who will come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but in reality they are wolves. He did not say that for you for no reason. He said it because it's true. In fact, those who come to you in the clothes of a sheep are the most dangerous because they can get so close to you and they can harm you most. You see, the enemy, because he's dressed as a wolf, he's a wolf. I see him as a wolf. I'm ready. I have my arm with me. But then, you know, those people who come into you in the clothes of a sheep, they can go and sleep between you and you will not know. Where you can donate? Well, I made a video before for the church, which you can support if you remember. You can go back to that video and check it out. I have the link there. All right. Or you can contact me in Patreon and I can share with you their Patreon. Don't give me the donation to me, you know, give it to them. They have their own charity, they have their own organization, you know. Let me know how much you will give them if you give them so I can ask them to check it out. They have a little donation, actually, not too many people support them. Yeah. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again, God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya. Bye-bye.